So prayers of Queen Rukmini from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 52, Shloka number 37 onwards. So I have the verses in Telugu, Hindi, Devanagari, which is similar to Hindi, and also English. So whatever you are comfortable with, you can follow that. I think the Zoom window is everyone seeing the English text, the 4 lines, or are you seeing only the 3 lines?
Yes, Prabhuji. 4 lines, Prabhuji.
You are seeing 4 lines. Okay. Shri Rukminyuvacha Shrutva gunan bhuvana sundara shrunvatam te nirvishya karna vivarair haratonggatapam.
Shrutva gunan bhuvana sundara shrunvatam te nirvishya karna vivarair haratonggatapam.
Rupam drusham drushimatam akilartalabam tvayachyuta vishati chittamapatrapam me.
Rupam drusham drushimatam
Akilartalabam Tvayachyuta vishati chittamapatrapam me.
Katva mukunda mahati kulashila rupa vidya vayodra vinadama viratmatulyam.
Atva mukunda mahati kulashila rupa vidya vayodra vinadam abhiratmatulyam.
Dhira patim kulavati navrinita kanya Kale nrisimha naraloka manobhiramam.
Dhirapatim kulavati
Navrunita kanya
Kale
Kale
nrisimha naraloka manobhiramam.
Tanme bhavan kaluvrta patirangajayam Atmarpitascha bhavatotra vibho videhi.
Tanme bhavan kaluvruta patirangajayam Atmarpitascha bhavato trabho videhi.
Ma virabhagamabhimarshatu chaidyarat Gomayuvan mrugapater bhalimambujaksha.
Gomayuvan mrugapater balimambujaksha.
Purteshta niyamavrata deva vipra Gurvarchanadhibiralam bhagavan paresha.
Purteshta niyamavrata deva vipra Gurvarchanadhibiralam bhagavan paresha.
Aradhito yadi gada grajayetyapānim Grihnātu mena damagosha sutādayonye.
Aradhito
yedikata grachayetyapanim
Gruhnātu mena dhamagosha sutādayonye.
Shobhavini tvamajito dvahane vidarbhan Gupta sametya pritana patibhi paritaha.
Bhavini tvamajito dvahane vidarbhan Gupta sametya prutana patibhi paritaha.
Nirmadhya chaitya magadendra balam prasahya Mam rakshasena vidhino dvahavirya shulkam.
Nirmadhya chaitya magadendra
balam prasahya Mam Rakshasena Vidino Dvahavir
शुल्काम्
अन्तःपुरान्तरचरीमनिहत्य बन्धून् त्वामुद्वहे कथमिति प्रवधाम्युपायम्
Antapurantara-chari manihatya bandhun Tvamudvahe kadamiti pravadamyupayam.
पूर्वेद्युरस्ति महती कुलदेवयात्रा यस्यां बहिर्नववधूर्गिरिजामुपेयात्
पूर्वेद्युरस्ति
Purvedyurasti
महती
mahati
कुलदेवयात्रा
kuladevayatra
यस्यां
Yasyam
बहिर्नववधूर्गिरिजामुपेयात्
bahirnavavadurgiriyat
यस्याङ्घ्रिपङ्कजरजस्वपनं महन्तो वाञ्छन्त्युमापतिरिवात्मतमोपहत्यै
यस्यां
Yasyanghi
कृपङ्कजरजतनं
pankajaraja-swapanam mahanto
वाञ्छत्युमापतिरिवात्मतमः
Matapopahatye.
यर्ह्यम्बुजाक्षनलभेयभवत्प्रसादम् जिह्यामसून्वत कृशान शतजन्मभिः स्यात्
यर्हम्बुजाक्षनलभे यभवत्प्रसादं
Yadhambujachanalaveyaprasadam
जह्यामसूव्रतकृशां शतजन्मभिः स्यात्
Visyat.
श्रुत्वा गुणान् भुवनसुन्दरसुन्वतां ते निर्विश्य कर्णविवरैर्हरतोऽङ्गतापम्
श्रुत्वा
Bhagavan Bhuvanasundara Shunvatante
निर्कर्णविवरैर्हरतोऽङ्गतापम्
रूपं दृशां दृशिमतामखिलार्थलाभम् त्वय्यच्युताविशति चित्तमपत्रपं मे
रूपं
Rupam
दृशां
Sandrasamata
दृश्यमालाभम्
Akhilarthanam
त्वय्यच्युता
Vayachyutam
विशति चित्तम् अपत्रपं मे
Okay. Okay. So these are the shlokas. Um, I see a doctor, Dr. Shruti. Hare Krishna. Oh yeah, you joined yesterday also, right?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Did you join yesterday?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Oh yeah, I saw you. Do you come to the temple regularly?
Weekly once, yeah,
Okay.
Prabhuji.
Okay. Where do you live?
Redmond.
Redmond. Okay.
Actually.
So, if possible, if you can turn on your. Oh yeah, yeah. Now I can see you.
Yeah, Prabhuji.
Oh yeah, I think I
Hare
asked
Krishna,
you the
Prabhuji.
time. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you for joining. Hare Krishna, Namakirti, and Neela.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for
Hare
joining.
Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavats Pranam, Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Bhagavad Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Yeah, if everyone else can turn on your videos, that'll be great. We can have interactive session. Yeah, good. Thank you.
Prabhuji, I'll turn on my video in just few minutes. I'll settle down because I'm kind of in commotion right now.
Sure, sure. Yeah,
Thank you, Prabhuji.
yeah. Okay. So yesterday we discussed one important concept. What was that?
Haresha Prabhuji.
Paresha. Yes. So how that Supreme Controller Sri Krishna, that Bhagavan Paresha, that Bhagavan Sri Krishna, how he transforms from Supreme Controller to controlled by his devotees. So when we talk about Krishna's opulence or Vishnu's opulence, we define him as the Supreme Controller, that's the Supreme Creator, Supreme Proprietor, Supreme Maintainer, Supreme Controller, and Supreme Enjoyer. But that Supreme Controller becomes controlled by the love and affection of devotees. And the famous example is Yashoda Mother Yashoda binding Krishna in Damodar Leela. So here in Rukmini's prayer, the fourth shloka, Purteshta datta niyama vrata deva vipra gurvarchanadibhiralam bhagavan pareshaha. And then Aradhito yadi gada grajayetyapānim grihnātu mena damagosha sutādayonye. So here in this shloka, if you look at the second line, Bhagavan Pareshaha. Rukmini is using two names here, Bhagavan and Paresha. Paresha is the controller, supreme controller. And when Krishna reads this letter, he becomes controlled by the love and affection of Rukmini. How do we know that? How do we know that Krishna becomes controlled? In Damodar Leela, we know when Mother Yashoda binds him to a grinding mortar, that is when we know that Krishna becomes controlled by his devotees. But here, how do we know that Krishna becomes controlled by the love of Rukmini? So there are two things. Okay, one is Krishna comes to Vidarbha to kidnap Rukmini and marry her. But how does he come? If he just comes like that, by taking his own time at his convenience, after finishing something that he is in the middle of something, after finishing those, if he comes, then it's not a special thing, right? The way Krishna comes to Rukmini Devi as soon as he saw the letter, the situation in which Krishna was when this letter was taken by Brahmana to Krishna, Krishna was in a battle with Jarasandha. Now we all know how Jarasandha attacked Mathura 17 times, and Krishna and Balaram defeated Jarasandha 17 times. But still he doesn't learn his lesson. He comes back. 18th time he comes back. The previous 17 times when Krishna defeats Jarasandha, Krishna purposefully does not kill him, because if Krishna kills this one Jarasandha, there are so many of his associates in various other kingdoms. That's why Krishna leaves Jarasandha alive, so that he will come back again for fighting with more associates, and Krishna can defeat all of them and kill all of them. Otherwise, Krishna has to go to each and every individual kingdom and fight them. So Krishna cleverly deployed this strategy that he defeats everyone, he kills everyone except Jarasandha. 17 times he does not kill Jarasandha. But still Jarasandha does not learn his lesson. Every time he is defeated and he's made alive, he's let free alive, Jarasandha comes back with another battle after a few days with increased passion. So this 18th time when Jarasandha came to fight with Krishna, and Krishna was in the middle of that battle, so that is when this Brahmana comes and gives that letter. And as soon as Krishna reads this letter, he immediately runs away from that battle. He runs away from that battle to rescue Rukmini. He stops everything. He stops everything for his devotees. So for Krishna, giving pleasure to devotees, protecting his devotees is more important than killing demons. And that's what he is exhibiting here. And that's what he exhibits in every Leela. whether it is Narasimha Leela or when Krishna was killing any other demons in Vrindavan. The primary goal is to protect his devotees. So Krishna stops everything and runs to protect Rukmini. If you read the second shloka, right? How does Rukmini Devi pray to Krishna? What is second shloka?
Katva Mukunda Mahati
Katva Mukunda Mahati Kulashila Rupa Vidya Vayodravina Dhama Viratmatul. No, not that one. The third one. Third one.
Third one.
Tanme
Tanme Bhavan.
Bhavan Kalvrita Patirangajayam Atmarpitascha Bhavatotra Vibho Videhi Ma Veerabhagamabhimarshatu Chaitya Arad Goma Yuvan Mrugapater Balibambujaksha. So here, how is Rukmini Devi asking Krishna to come? So in this shloka, Rukmini Devi is saying that, oh Krishna, now I am determined to accept you as my husband. And I am surrendered to you. Atmarpitascha bhavato vibho. And videhi. Videhi means please accept me. And she is asking Krishna to come swiftly. What is the word here for swiftly? In this shloka, what is the word for swiftly? Swiftly means to come fast, rapidly, very quickly. So what's the word here? You're all frozen. I cannot hear anyone.
Agama, right? Veera Bhagam B.
No. Bhagam means the portion.
Oh, okay.
Is it Mrigapate?
No.
Tra
Mrigapate
Bhavate.
is the king of animals. Lion. Mrigapati means lion.
Patir Angajan.
No, nothing. Sarita said something.
Tatra
Huh?
Tra
Bhavatota.
No.
Chadya
Patir Tanme Bhavan
Shruti, you are saying something?
Could it be
Chad-
Mrigapate, Prabhuji?
Chadya
With the speed of
Arad.
the...
Chaidya Arad. Yeah, Shruti told it correctly.
It's
Yeah,
just
Chaidya Arad. It's actually Arat.
Arad.
Because of the Sandhi, it becomes Arad, but it's Arat. Chaidya refers to Shishupala, the prince, the king of Chedi dynasty. The kingdom name or the dynasty name is Chedi, and the prince or the king of that dynasty is Chaidya, who is Shishupala. So Arat means swiftly. Oh Krishna, please come swiftly. And that's what Krishna did. He stopped everything. He was in the middle of the battle with Jarasandha, and he stopped everything and quickly ran to save Rukmini. Because Krishna ran away from that battle, Krishna got a name. What is that name? Does anyone know? There is a very famous name that Krishna got when he ran away from that battle.
Ranchod.
Ranachod. Yes, Ranachod. So in Hindi or even Sanskrit, Chod means like you leave it, you abandon. Run is the battle. So when Krishna quit that battle and ran away, he got the name Ranchod. So in one sense, people ridiculed him, right? People defamed him, saying that he's not capable of defeating Jarasandha. That's why he's running away. And they named him as Ranchod. So why did Krishna take this name? Why did Krishna accept this bad name?
For their devotees.
For his devotee.
Yes.
Yeah. Because he's controlled. He's controlled by his devotees. Control means, see, you have a TV and you have a remote control in your hand. So you can control the TV with your remote hand, with your remote in your hand. Just like that, the devotees will control the movements of Krishna. Devotees will control the movements of Krishna. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, in 18th chapter, Krishna says, Yantra Rudani Mayaya. All the living entities. So the shloka goes like this. Mayadhyakshena prakrute suyate sacharacharam hetu nanena kaunteya yantra rudani mayaya. Krishna says, Mayadhyakshena prakriti. This material nature moves under my direction. Maya Adhyaksha. Adhyaksha means the control or supervision, guidance. Prakriti means the material nature. Mayadhyakshena prakriti suyate sachara achara. Both living and non-living entities, they move under my direction. How do they move? Yantra rudani mayaya. Just like a machine. Just like a machine in a factory, just like how a machine runs under the guidance of the operator, similarly, both chara and achara, living and non-living entities, they operate under the direction of Krishna. So that Krishna who controls the movements of chara and achara, now he is controlled by the love of devotees. So he becomes Yantra Rudani Mayaya. So how beautiful it is. How Krishna reciprocates to his devotees. When we show little love to Krishna, how much Krishna reciprocates. This is so beautiful. We have seen this time and again in many leelas. Every leela, this is what happens. Whether it is Bhishma leela, Kunti prayers, Arjuna surrendering to Krishna and Krishna showing him the direction, or Yashodamai binding Krishna and Krishna reciprocating to Yashodamai to let her bind him. Any leela. And the gopis, what to speak of? The gopis control Krishna, the topmost.
And one more thing, what I realized for this, Prabhuji, when Krishna born in Mathura,
Yeah.
immediately he not even resided in Mathura. Immediately at night he went to Vrindavan, where the love is more. Not because here even the Kansa is there. He don't want to stay here because we went to Vrindavan because I have realized that. So maybe I may be wrong, Prabhuji. Just from this conversation I have realized that.
Yeah. So, yeah, because the gopis show unalloyed love and devotion for Krishna. That's why Krishna tells gopis that I am able to reciprocate to any devotee, but except you gopis. Krishna tells, I don't know how to reciprocate to you. Because gopis, They left their homes in the middle of the night. They left their husbands, children, and came running to Krishna, not even considering any societal rules and regulations, or not even considering what will happen to their prestige, what will happen to their family values. They did not consider anything. Their goal was only one: to give pleasure to Krishna. That's why Krishna said, I do not know how to reciprocate you. You have given everything to me and I am not able to reciprocate to you. So that Paresha becomes Paradina. Aham Bhakta Paradino hi Asvatantra hi Dvijaha. Krishna becomes Paradina and Asvatantra. Paradina means controlled. Asvatantra, independent. Krishna becomes dependent. Dependent. So Swatantra is independent. Asvatantra is independent. So yesterday we saw that verse, right? Let me open that verse again for those of you who were not there yesterday. This is the shloka from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 4, shloka number 63. Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Aham bhakta paradino hi asvatantra iva dvija sadhubir grasta hridayo bhaktair bhakta jana priyaha. Krishna says, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said to the Brahmana, I am completely under the control of my devotees. Indeed, I am not at all independent, because my devotees are completely devoid of material desires. I sit only within the cores of their hearts. What to speak of my devotee? Even those who are devotees of my devotees are very dear to me. Bhaktair bhakta jana priyaha. Bhaktair bhakta jana priyaha. Bhaktair means devotees. Bhakta jana means devotees of devotees. Sadhubir grasta hridayo bhaktair bhakta jana priyaha. So very beautiful. Krishna is telling this to Durvasa Muni. When Durvasa Muni curses Ambarish Maharaj, and Krishna, in order to protect Ambarish Maharaj, Krishna releases Sudarshan Chakra, and Ambarish Maharaj runs out of fear to everybody asking for help, and nobody could save him. Finally, he goes to Vaikuntha Loka and seeks shelter of Narayana. And that is when Krishna, Vishnu or Narayana tells this. Aham bhakta paradino hi asvatantra iva dvija sadhubir grasta hridayo bhaktair bhakta jana priyaha. So here Brahmana means the Supreme Personality of Godhead said to the Brahmana. Brahmana means that Durvasa Muni, the Rishi Brahmana, Durvasa Muni. So, okay. What else did we discuss yesterday? And we started discussing about karavalambam, right? Panigrahanam or karavalambam. So, Rukmini Devi is asking Krishna to come and do panigrahanam, which in philosophical language translates to karavalambam. That means uplifting somebody by giving them a hand. When somebody, let's say somebody is stuck somewhere. Okay, let's say some elderly person has been sitting on the floor for a long time, and now when they want to get up after 1 or 2 hours, when they want to get up, they find it little difficult to get up. So they seek for some help from a younger person. When the younger person gives a hand and uplifts this old lady, that is called upliftment, karāvalambam. Okay, so Krishna uplifts all the conditioned souls from this bhavasagara. Bhavasagara means this ocean of repeated birth and death. We are all stuck in this ocean of repeated birth and death. And it is only Krishna who can give us liberation by giving a hand to all of us. So different acharyas have expressed this karavalambam in their prayers in different ways. We saw one shloka from Mukundamala Stotra, how Kulashekara Alvar, how he has requested Krishna Mukunda to uplift him. So let me show you that. So we already discussed this last week. Let me quickly recap this and then we'll go on to next points. So this is a shloka from Mukundamala Stotra, shloka number 36. Mukundamala Stotra written by Kulashekara Alvar. Andhasya me hrita viveka mahadhanasya chaurai prabho balibirindriya namadeyai मोहान्धकूपकुहरे विनिपातितस्य देवेश देहि कृपणस्य करावलम्बम्. Okay, so Neela, are you able to read the translation?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
O Lord, the powerful thieves of my senses have blinded me by stealing my most precious possession, my discrimination, and they have thrown me deep into the pitch dark well of delusion. Please, O Lord of Lords, extend your hand.
Extend your hand and
And
save
save
this
this
wretched
wretched
soul.
soul.
Soul. Yeah. Okay. So this is a prayer of Kulashekara Alvar to Mukunda, Krishna, saying that, O Lord, I have fallen into this well. What kind of well is that? This well is very dark, pitch dark. And this well is a well of illusion or delusion, maya, moha. And because he has fallen, because the living entity has fallen into this pitch dark well of delusion, the living entity is also blinded, or his senses have blinded because the intelligence has been lost. The senses are acting like thieves and they have stolen the discriminating power, the intelligence. They have stolen the discriminating power. So in this condition, Kulashekara Alvar is asking the Lord to come and do karavalambam. Look at the last word in the shloka, karavalambam. Okay, Devesha Dehi Krupanasya Karavalambam. So is it clear to everyone why we are discussing this point of Karavalambam? Is it clear to everybody?
Yeah, Prabhuji.
Yes, sir.
So it is connected to Panigrahanam.
Yes.
Okay, Panigrahanam and Karavalambam. In philosophical language, Panigrahanam translates to Karavalambam. Now, so this is one example of Karavalambam by Kulashekara Alvar. Now there is there is a Karavalamba Stotram, Sri Lakshmi Narasimha Karavalamba Stotram, written by Adi Shankaracharya. So this is the one. Look at this. Every shloka ends with Lakshmi Narasimha Mama Dehi Karavalambam. Every shloka ends with this line. Lakshmi Narasimha Mama Dehi Karavalambam. Okay, so we'll focus on this shloka here. Samsara vriksha agabhija mananta karma. You can repeat after this. Samsara vriksha agabhija mananta karma. Shakyayutam karanapatramanangapushpam. Aruhya dukkhapalinam patitam dayalo. Lakshmi Narasimha Mama Dehi Karavalambam. Okay, does anyone want to recite?
Sure, Prabhuji, I can go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Samsara vriksha agabhijam ananta karma.
Samsara vriksha agabija mananta karma.
Samsara vriksha agabhijam ananta karma.
Samsara vriksha agabija mananta karma.
Samsara vriksha agabhijam
No.
ananta.
You recite, we'll repeat after that.
Oh, sorry.
Second
Sorry.
line.
Okay, I'll go to the second line. Is it Shakha, Prabhuji, or Shakha?
Shaka, like branches.
That dash is not there on top of that A. So
Yeah.
Shakha yutam karana patramananga pushpam.
Shaka yutam karanapatramananga pushpam.
Aruhya dukkha valinam patitam dayalo.
Aruhya dukkhapalinam patitam dayalo.
Lakshmi Narasimha Mama Dehi Karavalambam.
Lakshmi Narasimha Mama Dehi Karavalambam. Anyone else? Anyone else would like to recite? Okay.
Yeah.
I can recite, Prabhuji.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I'm not very well versed with Sanskrit, but yeah, I will try.
Yeah, sure.
Samsara vriksha aghabijam ananta karma.
Samsara vriksha agabhijam ananta karma.
Shakha-yutam karana-patram ananga-pushpam.
Shaka-yutam karanapatramananga-pushpam.
Arya-dukha-falinam patitam dayalo.
Aruhya dukkhafalinam patitam dayalo.
Lakshmi Narasimha Mamadehi Karavalambam.
Lakshmi Narasimha Mama Dehi Karavalambam. Okay, so Chandrakala, do you want to read the translation?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
The tree of samsara or material existence is sprouted from the seed of sinful desire. The unlimited reactions to fruitive activities are its branches. The senses are its leaves, and its flowers is Cupid's attraction of sex desire. O merciful one, I climbed up this tree, but I have only obtained the fruit of misery, and am now fallen. O Lakshmi Narasimha, Please bless me with the touch of your lotus hands.
Okay. So here Adi Shankaracharya, this Lakshmi Narasimha Karavalamba Stotram is written by Adi Shankaracharya. So what is he praying? Adi Shankaracharya says, "O Lord, I have climbed up the tree of material existence, the tree of samsara. I have climbed up this tree of material existence, samsara." In the previous example, where Kulshekar Alvar in Mukundamala Stotra, Kulshekar Alvar says, "I am fallen into the well. I am fallen into the well of material existence." And here Adi Shankaracharya is telling, "I have climbed up the tree of material existence." So what is he doing after climbing up the tree? And what is the root of this tree actually, or what is the seed of this tree? For every tree, there has to be a seed, right? When the seed sprouts, it becomes a tree. Adi
Sinful.
Shankaracharya says the seed is the sinful desire. That's how we all fell into the material world. We had a sinful desire to enjoy, separate from God. All of us, we were in the spiritual world, serving Krishna nicely, and one fine day, we got some desire, some sinful desire, saying that, "Oh, I want to enjoy separately. I want to be like God. I want everybody to serve me." So as soon as we got that desire, we fell into the material world. So that sinful desire is the root of this tree, or that was a seed. That sinful desire was the seed of this tree called samsara, or material existence. So after starting to climb up the tree, what is the living entity doing? The unlimited reactions to fruitive activities are its branches. The tree is material existence, samsara, and the tree has branches. The branches are fruitive activities. When we are in the material world, what do? We are engaged in so many different activities. Some recreation, some work, family, friends, relatives, so many things. So we are engaged in so many different activities that give us pleasure. So Adi Shankaracharya is calling all these different activities that we perform as the branches of the tree. And when you have a branch, the branch should have leaves and flowers, right? Leaves, flowers, and fruits. So the leaves are the senses. Leaves are the senses, and flowers also. Okay. So the living entity is climbing up the tree from one branch to another branch. He is constantly moving from one branch to another branch. So what does that represent? Moving from one branch to another branch. What does it mean?
Like a
One life to
monkey.
another life.
One life to another life. Okay, so we are continuously going through this repeated cycle of birth and death. Through 8.4 million species of life, we are constantly moving from one branch of the tree to another branch. When we are on that branch, we are capturing some flowers and fruits, and at the time of death, we are going and jumping onto another branch. And every time I see some fruits and flowers, I think I can enjoy. But only later I realized that that's a fruit of misery. So look at this line here. I have only obtained the fruit of misery. aruhya dukkha phalinam. Phala means fruit. What kind of fruit is that? Dukkha phala, fruit of misery. So when you look at a tree and there are some fruits and flowers on the branch of a tree, you think you can enjoy them. The flower represents the Cupid's attraction, so we think we can enjoy that. But the moment we start to enjoy that, we are trapped in this repeated cycle of birth and death. And the moment we see fruits and we think we can enjoy those, very soon we realize that it's only a fruit of misery. And we fall further. Oh Lakshmi Narasimha, please bless me with the touch of your lotus hands. Lakshmi Narasimha mama Dehi karāvalambam. So when Narasimha Dev appears to kill Hiranyakashipu and to save Prahlad, the same hand of Narasimha Dev, the same hand was used to kill Hiranyakashipu and also to give peace to Prahlada. At the end of the hand, at the end of the fingers, the nails, Narasimhadev used those nails to open the stomach of Hiranyakashipu and extracted the intestine out of his stomach. And Narasimhadev garlanded himself with the intestine of Hiranyakashipu as a flower garland. And the same hand was placed on the head of Prahlada to bless him, to make him peaceful and happy. So Narasimhadev is exhibiting two qualities here. With one hand, he is exhibiting two qualities. What are those two qualities? This hand can be, what is that?
So one is Vatsalya Bhava towards Prahlada.
Yeah.
The other one I don't.
Yeah. The other one is to kill Hiranyakashipu. So it is mentioned in Bhagavatam, when the same hand is used to kill Hiranyakashipu and to save and to bless Prahlada, it is mentioned that Vajradapi katoram and Kusumadapi sukomalam. Narasimhadev's hand is described like this. Vajradapi katoram. Vajram means the diamond. Narasimhadev's hand was harder than a diamond. Now we all know diamond itself is a very hard stone. It cannot be broken very easily. You need a specific machine or specific tool to break it. So Vajradapi katoram. Narasimhadev's hand was harder than a diamond. And Kusumadapi sukomalam. Kusuma means flower, lotus flower. Kusumadapi sukomalam. The same hand was softer than a lotus flower. When this hand was used to pierce Hiranyakashipu's stomach, that is described as Vajradapi katoram. And the same hand, when it is placed on the head of Prahlada to bless him, to pacify him, to give peace to him, to give protection to him, it is described as Kusumadapi sukomalam. So this is Lakshmi Narasimha mama Dehi karāvalambam. Wow, it's interesting, huh? Do you all see hand on my own window?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Since we are talking about karāvalambam,
AI.
I think the Zoom it recognizes the motion of the
Ah,
hand.
yeah,
As
since
soon as
AI.
it sees the hand, it interesting. So how do I remove the hand? How do I remove the karāvalambam? Lower hand. Okay. So now there is no karāvalambam. Interesting. So this is beautiful, huh? Samsara vriksha agabhijamananta karma shakayutam karna patramananga pushpam aruhya dukka falinam patitam dayalo Lakshmi Narasimha mama Dehi Karavalambam. Beautiful. When you have some time, you should read this. Lakshmi Narasimha Karavalamba Stotram.
Prabhuji, in what situation Adi Shankaracharya wrote this, Prabhuji? Because we usually think he's Shiva devotee, right,
Yeah.
Prabhuji?
He's an incarnation of Shiva himself. Adi
Okay.
Shankaracharya is an avatar of Lord Shiva himself. So he's an
Okay.
Acharya, but when he is praying to Narasimha Dev to come and deliver him, it is not for his benefit. He is writing this prayer on our behalf, so that we can say this prayer to Krishna or Lakshmi Narasimha, and the Lord will come and protect us.
Okay.
Yeah. So is that what you're asking, or was it something else?
Every sloka has some particular situation, right? So even when we recite,
Yeah.
when we have to recite, like any protection, we are afraid of something like that, or when it is suggested to recite this sloka.
So we can recite this shloka every day. If not the entire stotram of Lakshmi Narasimha Karavalamba Stotram, but at least this one shloka. Samsara bija maga ananga pushpam. So we can recite this one particular shloka every day. If not one shloka, if not the one full shloka, the last line. Lakshmi Narasimha mama Dehi Karavalambam. See, when you come to Samamish temple or Bellevue temple, when you go to any temple, and if you see Lakshmi Narasimha deity, you have to offer some prayer, right?
Right, Prabhuji.
So you say this prayer, Lakshmi Narasimha mama Dehi Karavalambam.
Okay.
Lakshmi Narasimha mama Dehi
Namaste, Karavalambam.
Karavalambam. So let's all repeat this. Starting from Shruti, we'll go in a clockwise direction, and everybody repeat this. Lakshmi Narasimha mama Dehi Karavalambam. Can you say that, Shruti?
Lakshmi Devi.
No, I'll show the text. Okay. Yeah, this one.
Lakshmi Narasimha Mama Dehi Karavalambam.
Yeah. Okay. Annapurna?
Lakshmi Narasimha Mama Devi Karavalambam.
Yeah. Srividya?
Lakshmi Narasimha Mama Dehi Karavalambam.
Okay. Next, Chandrakala.
Lakshmi Narasimha mama Dehi Karavalambam.
Yeah, very good. You have to read it like Lakshmi Narasimha. Narasimha is also correct, but when you have the name in Sanskrit, it's Narasimha. Instead of Narasimha, it's Narasimha. Lakshmi Narasimha mama Dehi Karavalambam.
Karavalambam.
Yeah. Next, Neela.
Lakshmi Narasimha mama Dehi Karavalambam.
Anita.
Lakshmi Narasimha mama Dehi Karavalambam.
Okay. Namakirti.
Lakshmi Narasimha mama Dehi Karavalambam.
Yeah, very good. Sarita.
Lakshmi Narasimha mama Dehi Karavalambam.
Okay, super. Shyamala.
Lakshmi Narasimha Mama Dehi Karavalambam.
Okay, the tune is like this. Lakshmi Narasimha Mama Dehi Karavalambam. Okay, next Bhumika.
Lakshmi Narasimha Mama Dehi Karavalambam.
Yeah, very good. Shesha Bhavani. Okay, maybe she is not there.
Sorry, Prabhuji, I was feeding my kid. I'm feeding my kid, so
Okay, you want to recite that line, no?
Lakshmi Narasimha Mama Dehi Karavalambam.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so when we go to the temple to take darshan, we have to offer some prayer. So this is a prayer. Lakshmi Narasimha Mama Dehi Karavalambam. Okay, so this is Adi Shankaracharya. Next, there is a similar prayer in Chaitanya Chandramrita written by Prabodhananda Saraswati. So it goes like this. Samsara dukkha jaladau patitasya kama krodadinakramakai kavalikritasya durvasana nigaditasya nirashrayasya Chaitanya Chandra Mama Dehi padāvalambam. So here, instead of karāvalambam, padāvalambam. Padāvalambam means, oh Krishna, I'm holding on to your feet. I'm taking shelter of your lotus feet. Please deliver me. Please uplift me. Please liberate me. Samsara dukkha jaladau patitasya kama. Now here, Prabodhananda Saraswati is saying that I am fallen into this ocean of material existence. Samsara dukkha jaladi. Jaladi means the ocean. So now we have three different acharyas. Kulashekara Alvar talked about well. And Adi Shankaracharya described the material existence as a tree. And here Prabodhananda Saraswati is describing the material existence as ocean of material existence. Samsara jaladi. Samsara dukkha jaladi. Samsara dukkha jaladau patitasya kama. I have fallen in. Okay. Now somebody can read the translation. Shamala, you want to read the translation?
Yes, Prabhuji. I am chained by sinful desires. I have fallen into the painful ocean of repeated birth and death. The sharks and crocodiles of lust and anger are devouring me alive. I have no shelter. O Lord Chaitanya Chandra, please rescue me. Please give me shelter at your feet.
Yeah.
Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati, Sri Chaitanya Chandra Mitra.
Shloka number 54. Okay. So here Prabodhananda Saraswati is saying that I am fallen into this ocean of material existence, and everywhere I see sharks, alligators, the crocodile, alligators, whales, and so on. I see different animals. So here a list is given, right? The sharks, crocodiles, there are whales and so many other wild, aquatics in the ocean. So I'm constantly bombarded by these wild aquatics in the ocean, and I'm helpless. And my hands are also tied. I'm chained by sinful desires. So first of all, when somebody falls into an ocean, that itself is a danger. Okay, let's say somebody fell into the ocean. What can they do? They can raise their hands and say, help, 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 please save me. Now, when somebody from far, when they see the hands raised up, they think that, okay, this person needs help. But here, our hands are also chained by sinful desires. Our both hands are tied up like this with handcuffs. Just like the police, handcuff the prisoners, like that, our hands are tied up. They are chained by sinful desires. And somehow or the other, I am trying to swim in the ocean, but I am only seeing wild aquatics everywhere. Sharks, crocodiles, whales. All these wild aquatics are representing lust, anger, greed, and so on. I have no shelter. O Lord Chaitanya Chandra, please rescue me. Please give me shelter at your feet. Padāvalambam. Chaitanya Chandra mama Dehi, padāvalambam. Now you can use this word karāvalambam to make up a prayer for any devotee, any deity. Let's say you are standing in front of Krishna's deity, and you want to say a prayer to invoke this aspect of karāvalambam. You can say, Hey Krishna Gopi Jana Vallabha Mama Dehi Karavalambam. Hey Krishna Gopi Jana Vallabha Mama Dehi Karavalambam. Chaitanya Chandra Mama Dehi padāvalambam. So like that.
Prabhuji, Mama Dehi is myself. My Mama Dehi means?
Yeah, Mama means myself. Dehi means I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm begging you to give me your hand. I'm begging you to give me shelter at your lotus feet. Padāvalambam is shelter at lotus feet. Karāvalambam is giving a hand. There is a poet, a devotee poet, a devotional poet in Vrindavan. So he writes poems in Vrajbhasha. So in his poem, he has written a prayer, something similar to this. He has written a prayer saying that, "Oh Krishna, I have been an actor or dancer all my life. I have performed on various stages, and every time I performed, there were many audience, but in the end, I lost all my audience, and the only audience that stayed with me throughout is you, Krishna. As Paramatma, you are the only audience who stayed throughout. I have changed my roles in my acting and dancing by wearing different costumes, 8.4 million different costumes. Throughout millions of lifetimes, I have changed 8.4 million types of costumes, and everybody clapped whenever I acted or danced. All the audience clapped. But they are all gone. Only you stayed with me throughout. Now please show some mercy upon me and help me stop this acting and dancing. I have danced and acted enough. I have tried acting and dancing enough. Now please help me get rid of this stage of acting and dancing." Now there is another Muslim poet in Vrindavan, Raskan. His name is Raskan. He's a devotee of Krishna. He writes beautiful poems, beautiful prayers and poems in Vrajbhasha. So he also writes something similar to this. He says that, "O Krishna, I have transmigrated through millions of lifetimes. So please deliver me. Please help me. Please help." No. He writes like this: I have transmigrated so many lifetimes. Now you are a butter thief. Please help me. Please help me. No. Please steal my opportunity of drinking another mother's milk. Krishna, as a butter thief, what does he do? He steals butter from gopis' homes. So Raskan is praying to Krishna to steal opportunity of Raskan to drink another mother's milk. That means indirectly he is saying that, "Oh Krishna, please do not give me another janma. Please liberate me in this life and do not give me another janma. Please steal away my opportunity of drinking another mother's milk in the next life." So when the poets or acharyas, when they use emotional and highly expressive words like this, now Raskan is using a very powerful metaphor, stealing the opportunity of drinking mother's milk. He is comparing that with Krishna stealing butter. Now when Krishna hears this, his heart melts. Oh, somebody is glorifying my act of stealing butter. Oh, let me pay attention to this devotee. So he immediately becomes attentive. Because this act of stealing butter is very dear to Krishna. That's why Krishna has one of the names as Navanita Chor. Navanita is butter, Chor is thief. Navanita Chor. So like that, whenever we remind Krishna about his leelas, he pays attention and he listens to our prayers. Now Raskan could simply say in his prayer, he could have simply said, "Oh Krishna, please deliver me from this material world." Now is there any emotion in that? No,
Very straight. Very straightforward. Don't give me any birth.
It's very dry. It's very dry, right? Whereas when Raskan says, "Oh Makhan Chor, please steal my opportunity of drinking mother's milk." I mean, if I find that shloka, I'll tell you. When you read that in Brajabhasha, which is almost like Hindi, we might relish it even more better. I'll try to find it tomorrow and share. But yeah, in all these prayers, starting from Rukmini Devi, when Rukmini Devi asked for Pani Grahanam, Kulshekar Alvar asked for Karavalambam, Adishankaracharya asked for Karavalambam, Prabodhananda Saraswati asked for padāvalambam, the Vrajabhasha poet or Raskan asked for Karavalambam.
Prabhuji, what does the word valambam? Kara means hand, pada means feet. But what does the word valambam mean?
Avalambam. Avalambam means shelter.
Okay.
Yeah, Avalambam is shelter. So when Krishna gives a hand directly and uplifts us, that is Avalambam, shelter. Or when we hold on to Krishna's feet, That is shelter, avalambam. Padāvalambam or karāvalambam. And by the way, the very first karāvalambam was done between Krishna and Brahma. The very first handshake. Shake hand, right? When we meet new person, what do? We shake hands. Hello, how are you? We shake hands, right? I mean, in our culture we say namaste, but in the Western countries, they shake hands to greet another person. And we always think, Indians, we always think that the shaking hands is Western culture. No, it is a Sanatana culture. It started with Krishna shaking hands with Brahma. I'll show you that verse.
This is new, Prabhuji. Never heard of it.
Yeah, we all think handshake is Western, right? So it's in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam.
Prabhuji, in Greek mythology, there is one painting also, right, Prabhuji? Like two people will be connecting hands. Some creation of Adam. I think that is also inspired by this.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. So this shloka here, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 9, shloka number 19. Tam priyamanam samupastitam kavim prajavisarge nijasāshanārhanam bābāsa īsats smitasochi sāgira priya priyam prīta mana kare sprishan. Kare sprishan. Kara means hand. Sprishan is touching. So look at this translation. And seeing Brahma present before him means before the Lord. The Lord accepted him as worthy to create living beings, to be controlled as he desired. And thus, being much satisfied with him, what is this here? The Lord shook hands with Brahma and slightly smiling addressed him thus. The Lord shook hands with Brahma. So this is when Brahma, when Krishna or Vishnu, from Vishnu's Mahavishnu or Karanodakshaya Vishnu's navel, a lotus flower sprouts, and on top of lotus flower, Brahma appears. And Brahma meditates for thousands of years. And then Krishna appears in front of Brahma and tells him to start creation of the material world. So that means he's giving him a job. Krishna is appointing Brahma as his employee. Now when a manager, gives an offer, let's say a candidate has come for an interview and the manager is pleased with the skills of this person and the manager would like to give an offer. What would the manager do? The manager will shake the hands and say, congratulations, you have been appointed as so and so engineer, software engineer. So that's what exactly Krishna did to Brahma. The Lord shook hands with Brahma and slightly smiling, congratulations, that means congratulations, addressed him thus.
Prabhuji, if you search for creation of Adam painting, it will be the same thing, Prabhuji, almost.
Okay, search.
Creation of Adam painting. That's also like God starting the humanity.
Okay. Oh, this one you are saying?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is on the Sistine Chapel ceiling. It's a very famous painting.
Yeah, like God starting the first person.
Hmm.
And looks like inspired from Bhagavatam only.
Yeah. Inspired by, because everybody is part and parcel of Krishna. So, yep. Nice. Yeah. So, so that's how powerful this concept of panigrahanam that Rukmini is talking about, which translates as karāvalambam. So now, when we have discussed so much about this one word, panigrahanam, we should never forget this. That's the goal. Even after discussing so much about one single word, if we forget this after 1 week, then we are not doing good job.
No, Prabhuji, that in temple we can tell that that's really beautiful, Prabhuji. We can, it's a very good
Prayer.
prayer.
Yeah. We see Lakshmi Narasimha deity in every temple. You go to Bothal Temple, Samamish, Redmonds, Bellevue, anywhere, you will see this temple. If you are visiting India, wherever you go, Lakshmi Narasimha deity is very common. You can offer Lakshmi Narasimha Mamadehi Karavalambam. Sometimes you will see Prahlada Narasimha. Instead of Lakshmi Narasimha, you will see Prahlada Narasimha. That time also you can say Prahlada Narasimha Mamadehi Karavalambam. Yeah. Okay. So we'll pause here. Any quick questions, comments, reflections? Everybody must be sleeping now. Okay. So if nothing else, then we will conclude the call here. Tomorrow we'll start discussing Shloka 5. So 5 and 6 we can quickly discuss, and we'll spend a little bit more time on 7th Shloka. That will be our concluding session on Rukmini Prayers. Then after that we'll start with something else, a new set of prayers. We can take either Kunti prayers or Prahlada prayers. We'll see.
Prabhuji,
Yeah,
since I joined the group yesterday only,
yeah,
so I am new to the group, so I just wanted to understand like what we have been doing previously. Is it like I have been missing a lot of things because today I could actually sit and pay attention, and it was very beautifully how you have explained everything. But just wanted to understand how the group is like, what we
yeah.
are.
So we started this about a month ago during 1 week before Narasimha Chaturdashi. Uh, so the format is in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. There are several prayers, stotram, stutis. There are several prayers. Prayers of Queen Kunti, prayers of Bhishmadev, Gajendra prayers, Rukmini prayers, prayers of Brahma, prayers of gopis, prayers of a demon called Vritrasura, prayers of Arjuna. There are so many prayers in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. So we are focusing on prayers. In the beginning of the call, we will recite all the shlokas in that prayer topic. And then we take one shloka and discuss word for word meaning and the overall meaning of the prayer. So we are spending a lot of time on each and every shloka and understanding it in depth so that it gets imprinted in our brains permanently. And we are also memorizing the shlokas. So this is what we are going to do. Rukmini Prayers, there are 7 shlokas, out of which we discussed 4 shlokas so far. There are 3 more shlokas. After that, we will take a new set of prayers. So I haven't decided yet. Maybe Kunti prayers or maybe Prahlada prayers, one of these two.
So Prabhuji, how I find the full Rukmani prayers in Bhagavatam only?
Bhagavatam only.
So
I'll
search
send you a
on.
link. Okay.
Okay.
I'll send you a link. Yeah.
Fine.
If you can send me a Hare Krishna message, that'll be easier to find you.
Okay.
Yeah, just send me a simple message. I'll respond to that.
Fine, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It is very nice. The time spent today, it is like I have really enjoyed understanding those meanings.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
The goal is to get attracted to Krishna Katha and meditate upon that. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining. Grantaraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Jai.
jai. See you tomorrow.
Hare Krishna, everyone.